I've just felt so hopeless for the future for such a long time that like seeing people seeing people feel something that I haven't seen in a long time means a lot. It means a lot more to me than anything else, than the money or whatever, you know.
What made you said that for a long time you had felt hopeless about the future, and you alluded to this song that you wrote too about sobriety. What, and also about identifying to some degree, let's say with my friend Chris, what do you think, what do you think it was that tempted you to feel hopeless about the future, and how have you dealt with that to the degree that you have, and how have you dealt with that successfully?
Um, I the hopelessness I think comes from seeing us all like we've just we find fault in each other instead of finding common ground in each other anymore. Like to your point about Chris and like with you know, and that's one of the verses in the popular song is that it references young men committing suicide at this ridiculous rate they are today because yeah, we've, and I don't know why it is. I think it's almost been, again, through social media and sort of the parasitic way that it alters our thinking. Like by just, we read every day things that just change our perception of each other. But we've gotten to a point where it's easier for us to try to find differences and faults in each other instead of similarities, which we all hold much more common ground than we do difference. You know, I mean, we're all very biologically similar, and we all have to acquire some amount of money. Most of us have ambitions of raising a family or at least developing friendships. Like, you know, I'd say 90% of the people that at least exist in North America are very similar in almost every way. But it's like we've somehow found the nitpick arbitrary differences that we hold, and we exploit those and blow those up. And so, yeah, it feels hopeless because we are more divided today than we've ever been. Like everything's politicized. Everything is about one party or one person trying to hold some moral high ground over the other, just for the sake of being able to point your finger down at them, you know? And it's like, what the hell are we doing? Like we have just an incredible opportunity to live in the place that we do. The fact that you and I can use free speech and free thought, because speech and thought are one and the same. Like if people aren't able to have open, honest conversations with each other, they aren't able to conceptualize new ideas that takes us into a better place than whatever place we were in previously. Like that's human existence 101. And so to see that being threatened and to see us all sort of being put into these categories and these political buckets, you know,